I call the meeting to order, our board meeting of the Sewerage Authority, August 1st, 2023. Time is 6:36 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ann Berenson,
Here.
Ms. DeVoe,
Present.
Mr. Farugi.
Yes, present.
Okay.
All right. If you would all rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic stands
one nation
under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all.
Okay. In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 231 New Jersey Public Laws of 1975, the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by the giving of notice to the Courier News posting the agenda in the public lobby of this building 48 hours prior to this meeting. Delivery of this notice to the Franklin Township Clerk at least 48 hours prior to this meeting, and mailing notice to those persons properly requesting to be mailed notification of meetings at least 48 hours prior to this meeting. All right. May I have a motion to open meeting for public comments?
So moved.
Second, somebody?
I second.
All right, moved and seconded. All in favor of opening the meeting for public, say aye.
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 Aye. Any nays? Abstention? All right, the motion carries. Seeing nobody from the public in the meeting, is there a motion to close the public session?
So moved.
Any seconds?
I second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor of closing the public session, please say aye.
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 Aye. Any nays? Abstention? Hearing none, the motion to close public session passes. The approval of,
Mr. Chairman, as to the next item, I apologize for interrupting. There is only one eligible member tonight of the board. So I would suggest that the board carry the monthly board minutes from July 5th to the September meeting.
okay, all right, we shall do that. All right, the next item on the agenda is the executive summary, professional reports by our executive director.
Thank you, Councilman. Under the legal category, our law firm has been working on general legal matters, meetings, and resolutions. We still have one bankruptcy case that's still active. We're waiting for a partial payment to come in. Regarding the Marcy Street project, we did have a meeting and discussion. There may be claims being submitted to us that we would need to, if that were the case, we would need to discuss that under executive session at a future meeting. And there's a typo in my report. The last item is ARM. It should be ARP. That's the Art Money Awards. We've had meetings. We've done research and review and discussions regarding Art Money. And we're making changes on some of our upcoming projects regarding that. Marcy Street project is materially completed. Joe Med had completed all the road paving. Joe Med also completed most of the final repair and restore tasks. It should be fully completed very shortly. The project, as I said, is materially completed and ready for the closeout process. East Millstone Pump Station project has been completed as I reported previously. Next month, I will be removing that project from the board list. High Bay Garage, Phase 2 is in progress, going well. The retrofit of the offices is almost complete. And the garage work in the last month did include the priming of the steel members inside the new garage building. We are awaiting the building permit approvals, and we're still, snap to Howard, we're still waiting for the DRCC response back to CDM. On the Somerset Street Pump Station rehab, the public bid has been scheduled for the procurement of the bypass pump. April, can you remind me what's the date for that public bid for the pump?
It is
That's August 10th.
August
August 10th, Joe.
August 10th at 11 o'clock.
Excellent, thank you. August 10th is a public bid. That's for us to purchase the bypass pump. We are awaiting the review and approval for the construction documents by NJDEP, which is needed for the next step to the authorization to advertise for the construction phase of the pump station. The sister project of that is the Brookline Avenue sewer rehab area. The executive director, I did authorize a shift in the procurement approach so we could utilize the conventional public bidding instead of the cutoff. I did that to eliminate some complications as it relates to the ARP money coming from the county and the township. CME is amending the contract documents for the public bid, and the ARP award is targeted for this project. So hopefully once we have the public bid documents for both of these, we'll be issued the $3.5 million and the $2 million respectively from the county and then the township. The Western Canal Pump Station Phase 4, the NJDEP did communicate with us on July 20th that the project is still undergoing review. I still have an open item for that. I still need to conclude the land appraisal for that project. Commerce Drive Pump Station rehab, that's going forward smoothly. The NJDEP land use permit application was complete. They're in the 90-day period to issue the permit. We're still awaiting that. CME is working on the structural and electrical design process. So I'm adding, there's two projects I'm moving up on the schedule instead of holding off. I'm starting to move, what I want to do is move the Campus Drive sewer shed rehab project. I was going to wait till next year. I want to begin that project now. I'll explain in a minute why. So I'm going to ask CME to present us with a service agreement to begin that project. That's a smaller project. And I'll have more to report on that next month, hopefully. Foxwood, same thing with the Foxwood Drive sewer shed Phase 2 project to rehabilitate that collection system. So those two projects, I was going to wait till next year. I want to get them moving now because in 2023, we completed the East Millstone project. We'll be completing the Marcy Street project, and we'll be completing the High Bay Garage office rehabilitation project, the roof project, and the window and door project. So this year alone, we're closing out 5 different projects. That's one reason. The second reason is we know that rehabilitating our collection system will eliminate a good significant portion of our I&I that is so costly to us, that I see while we have our vendors out there, with the Marcy Street and the Brookline, we might as well continue this type of rehabilitation process and progress. Campus Drive is actually a very small area. That should be quite easy to begin. I'm guessing 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month to beginning in that project. And Foxwood Drive, that was a project that should have been done years ago. But again, I'll be asking for an estimate to begin working on that from CME and ask for, probably present it to the board next month for approval. Regarding the window and door projects, we are at the very final phase where what exists now is the final punch list of items that remain, and the contractor is supposed to give us a schedule for when they're going to complete the remaining few punch list items that still exist. I'm going to move on to my other report. I will note on the operations side, the pump station routine maintenance has been completed throughout. The Somerset Street pump station was on bypass for 3 days in the past month, and one of the 2 bypass pumps were swapped out due to performance reasons. Specific work was done on Schoolhouse Pump Station, Schoolhouse Avenue Pump Station, East Millstone Pump Station, and Wilson Road Pump Station. There have been no odor complaints for the last month. There have been 3 commercial inspections and 1 residential inspection. The staff did flush 33,587 feet of gravity sewer lines, and they did CCTV inspections of 2,954 feet of sewer lines in preparation for the water line replacement work that the township's doing. Additionally, the staff are in continual process of seasonal easement cleaning and maintenance work. The township has been paving their own roads throughout the township, and the sewage authority is out with them for inspection while that progress is going on to protect our assets. In addition to that, Scott and his crew are always out co-supervising all of the projects that are in the street. That would include Marcy Street, the High Bay Garage, the windows and door projects. For the last month, there's been 5 new connections, and most importantly to report tonight, there are 0 accidents. Moving on to the executive director report. For the month of July, we deposited $990,307.28. Year to date, we have collected and deposited $1,434,394.60. We do have an open balance due of $5,630,047.22. For the month of July, we posted penalties in the amount of $10,686.30, which is below average. Under expense reports, as of June 30th, expenditures were $303,887.96, the same amount year to date because it's the first month of the fiscal year. Our cash position of under unrestricted is $1,076,044.90. Under restricted, we have $15,131,747.35. And under designated, we have $5,239,777.16. The sum of that in our total net cash position is $21,467,569.41. Under possible discussion items, the budget was voted on last month for the 2023-2024 year. The next step would be to vote on a user rate increase proposal that I mentioned throughout the budget process. The 2023 audit process has been scheduled and will begin in the very near future with our auditor. All projects are being managed and supervised. Down under staffing strength, the union contract, as you know, I rewrote that contract and incorporated all the negotiated items. It was reviewed and approved by the attorney as well in April. And the contract was sent to the union, and we are waiting upon the union and the union reps' signatures. Under staffing, the annual performance reviews are in progress. That includes all staff, 3 management, and myself. I'll be working with the chairwoman to finalize all of that. New Brunswick sewer bill. Just want to let you know, we still have not completed the reconciliation. That's been the delay on the side of New Brunswick. As you recall, I reported the data that they requested, that they didn't initially accept. We gave it to them again. We gave it to them in different formats. I think they're accepting it now, but then they wanted to create some sort of automatic processing to digest that data and come up with a number programmatically. So we're waiting for that process to conclude so we can agree on a reconciliation amount. Under commercial opportunities, I will note that the PWA for the B9 warehouse at the corner of Schoolhouse and Metlers was kicked back to us by the DEP. They had a pretty significant list of questions. I'm going to sit privately with our engineer and go over that in person before we respond to them. As you know, the ARP money grants from the county and municipality, that got delayed. It's a total of $5.5 million. There was questions of that surrounded using a co-op versus going out to conventional bid. To shorten the path and eliminate any complexities, I chose to abandon the co-op approach for this project only, so we could get the ARP money faster. Under closed session, I don't know if anyone wants to discuss the union contract. I don't have anything more to report. I don't have anything confidential to report. So, but I don't want to speak for the board. I don't have any reason to go into executive session. And at that, Chairman, I conclude my report.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I don't believe there's anything that needs to go for the executive session today, unless the attorney has a matter that he needs to bring up. Okay. All right. Next item is.
May I interrupt? We have a new caller over the phone. Can you identify yourself?
Yes. This is Councilwoman Kimberly Francois.
Hello, Councilwoman.
I cannot get into the browser for some reason. It's not letting me in. So I just decided I would call in.
All right, let the record reflect that at 6:55 p.m. Commissioner Francois joined.
Noted. Thank you.
I've been on these
All right.
since 6:55.
All right, let's go to the committee reports, negotiations and personnel. I have nothing to report on that. Is there anything from the municipal liaison? Councilwoman?
I have nothing to report.
All right, thank you. Construction committee, Demise, Commissioner?
No, I have nothing to say anything about construction committee.
Okay. And the last is the safety. I don't think we had any safety incidents, correct, Scott?
That's correct.
Oh, thank you. All right, moving on. Next agenda item is the approval of the resolutions by consent agenda. All of the items listed below are considered to be of a routine nature, thereby requiring one motion and 1 second for all items. If any member wishes to remove an item from the consent agenda, please advise at this time which resolutions need to be handled separately, and they will be addressed and voted on separately. Resolution number 0801-2023-1, payroll account of $156,917.80. Resolution number 0801-2023-2, operating expense account of $2,095,041.80. Resolution number 0801-2023-3, general fund expense account $97,904.87. Resolution number 0801-2023-4, renewal and replacement of $149,283.96. And resolution number 0801-2023-5, escrow fund account of $14,250.50. Does anyone want to pull any item? Okay. May I have a motion, please?
I move to approve the resolution.
Second,
And
DeVoe.
All right, moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays, abstentions? Okay, the motion carries. Next agenda item is the additional resolutions, motion for each one. Resolution number 0801-2023-6, resolution authorizing the refund of overpaid sewage charges for 53 Bayard Road, Franklin Township, New Jersey, to previous owner Angelina Law in the amount of $82.50. Can I have a motion?
So
Anyone
moved,
to
DeVoe.
move? Oh, okay, somebody second?
Francois.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays or abstention? Okay, the motion carries. Resolution carries. Next resolution number 0801-2023-7. Resolution authorizing the execution of a capacity allocation and developers agreement with the developer of real property designated as block 517.06, lot 15.10 on the official tax map of Franklin Township, Somerset County, New Jersey. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved. Francois.
Second, DeVoe.
Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody, anyone's nay, any nays or abstentions? Hearing none, the motion carries. Okay, that's all the resolutions we have for today. And then the next item is the executive session. I don't believe we have one, so we will skip that. Action items from previous meeting, none. And we have reached the end of the meeting. This is a record time today. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor to adjourn the meeting, say aye.
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 Any nays or abstention? All right, you did good. all of you.
7 o'clock, April.
7 o'clock. Thank you.
Hope to see you at National Night Out. Are you going, Councilwoman Francois?
I just came from there. That's why I was late. I'm going to go back. I'm going back.
All right, I'll see you over there.
Okay,
I'm still here, so I'll see you there, Joe.
all right. Good night,
Right.
everybody.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a
Safe.
good night.
Good night all.